Hello and welcome back to the FSXTout's Canard Show. I'm gonna call it this for now. Today we'll be flying the XB-70 and our flight test will be conducted at Andrews Air Force Base and we'll be ferrying to Sherman Air Force Base in Kansas. Let's fly. Okay, here we are in the cockpit of the XB-70. Let's have a look around. Oh, my joystick isn't even connected. Wouldn't look at that. There we go. Let's have a look around. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Throttle was open. Professional flight simulation experience by FSXTout, guys. Alright. Very nice. Attitude indicator. This is our airspeed indicator. Altimeter. So far I'm loving the cockpit. Fuel. Left, back, forward. That's our throttle quadrant down there. Gear? Oh, it doesn't even see. Maybe it's maybe this is a speed brake lever. It isn't. Right? Wow, this is just they didn't even bother. Wait, there are no chairs in here. Are we standing in the cockpit? Well, this is interesting. Alright, the gauges, they look as if they work. Not too happy about this. They didn't even bother texturing this. Let's check out our 2D panel. Wow, ooh la la. Ooh, I love this. You have your grunge. Everything is labeled, it seems. Well, not that. Landing gear. Water quantity. Not too sure what this aircraft needs water for. Maybe it's similar to how you need water as ballast in a glider. But this is nice. And this is my altimeter. I'm going to use this later on when we are ferrying to Sherman Air Force Base. Let's check out the spot view outside. And here we are outside. Really neat. You see our lights are on. We are at a parking spot somewhere. Military cargo. I think that's what it said it was. I definitely need add-on scenery for Andrews. I'm not sure if there are any available, but I definitely need some. Up, down. I'm not sure if this aircraft gives this much deflection, if the real aircraft gives this much deflection on the elevator. Let's see. Aileron. Okay, just like a delta wing. Huh, the rudders look a bit broken. That's interesting. Okay, flaps. Okay, so though this aircraft does have flaps, it seems like the flaps they're only used as flaps. What am I saying? Though this aircraft does have canards, they're only used as flaps. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Let's get clearance. Okay, I guess this is our call sign. Our call sign is Air Force and our tail number is I think it's XB7. I need to listen to that again to see if they say XB70 or X-ray Bravo 70. Ah, and it said X-ray Bravo 70. I'm gonna quickly cut the audio and remove my call sign and this, and remove my tail number, and see how that will go. Okay, I came back from changing my tail number. I removed my tail number and removed my airline call sign. So our call sign, our flight number, sorry, it's just X-ray Bravo 70. So let's contact Brown and see if they will refer to us as North American or something like that. Oh, nothing. Okay, so we definitely failed for aircraft for ATC usability. There was no manufacturer call out, nor did they say our type. Alright, let's taxi to the runway and head to Sherman. We are back again. We are now holding short of runway 1 right. Let's get takeoff clearance and get out of here. See, no manufacturer call out, no aircraft type. Let me go back and check this. Climb and maintain 12,000, okay. Now I did have issues taxiing, mostly from the cockpit, because look how far back our nose wheel is from where the cockpit is. The nose wheel is here, cockpit is here. Not an issue. Right, brakes, flaps, let's get 2 notches of flaps. Engine is cooled to 50%, that's nice from the cockpit. Okay, there's no way to tell that our engine is cooled 50% apart from looking at the throttle levers. Right, release brakes, we're rolling, advance to full throttle. And just from listening to the aircraft, guys, I can't really tell that the engine is full or if it's idle. That's strange. Oh shucks, I did not do our 80 knots call out. Anyway, let's rotate at 150. Rotate. Are we off the ground? Oh, yeah, we are. Positive rates. Gear up. Let's bring back our throttle so we don't exceed 150 knots. Sorry, 250 knots. This is going to be painful for the rest of this flight. 285, okay, so I have a heading indicator down there. Now is a good time to check out our shift panels. We should have done this on the ground. Okay, 2D cockpit, GPS, radios, autopilots. Fuel. Okay. $285, she said, right? Did she say 285? Yeah, 285. Two. 285. Heading. Thank you. Whoops. Okay, whatever I press. Okay, that's our flight plan. I don't think you guys can see that. We're going to set our autopilot to a speed of 225 knots. Yeah, that's good. IAS. Let's see. Okay, our speed is set. Let's make this panel bigger. I was very close to the screen just now trying to see this panel. Okay, looks pretty good. Sorry, our new heading 255. Okay, so the autopilot works. Very good. And look at this mess of an airspace near Andrews. Alright, I'm going to come back to you guys when we're at 12,000 feet. Alright, we're nearing 12,000. Okay, we're at 12,000. Climb and maintain flight level 220. And just with our mouse wheel, I'm just going over to... Okay, I'm going to set our cruising altitude higher than it is because I set in the flight planner, I set my altitude to 40,000 feet. So by the time I reach 220, they're gonna bump me up to 40,000 or somewhere in between there. Oops, sorry. I used the contact Washington sensor. Okay, we are above, let's see, we are above 10,000. I'm gonna open up the throttles to 400 knots. Supposed to say something else? Okay, guess not. Let's close up our flaps. The ends of these wings here, they move, and the canards, they move to fore flaps. Pretty cool looking aircraft. Oh, I did not give my overview for the outside of the aircraft. So yeah, control surfaces pretty good. I did mention that I'm not sure if the elevators back here are supposed to deflect so much on the real aircraft, but everything seems accurate. Again, with these FS9 looking aircraft, the real aircraft is white, and they literally did make this aircraft white, as in the publisher of this aircraft, they made it white. They could have put some grunge on it too. We could always use some grunge. Alright, I'll be back at after we're above 20,000 feet. Okay, I'll cut the video for now and we'll be back after we're above 20,000 feet. Let's declutter and smooth. Now that's impressive. Except for this. See this? I don't like this. This is how it looks when it's not textured. The depth perception, everything goes out of whack. You could barely tell that this is a ledge because of how this is skewed, and you can tell that something here. I'm lost for words at the moment. I'm more articulate when I write down my stuff than speak. The sky, 18 frames per second in flight sim, and it still looks good. Outside. Oh, outside is so boring. And boom, this is our thumbnail. Maybe let's have a more aggressive climb. Boom, this is our thumbnail. Maybe... oh, come on. I'm gonna hold off on calling Washington Center. Boom. Thumbnail. Let's go back in the cockpit. I think we're already at cruising altitude. 34, yep. We need to go up higher to 40,000 feet. So let's get the clearance to do that. Yep. Flight level 40. Thank you very much. Let's have an aggressive climb. Thumbnail. That's our thumbnail. Or maybe that's our thumbnail. No, from the bottom. This is our thumbnail. Maybe this is our thumbnail. Okay, we're gonna break this upper layer of cirrus clouds, altocumulus. This thin wispy layer of clouds. I can't remember what they're called. I haven't done geography in a while. This is our thumbnail. We'll see. You guys will definitely see the thumbnail when the video is posted. But this is what I go through, just cycling through views to see what angle I can take the thumbnail at. And we're level. We probably overshot our initial altitude and we're now descending. Let's check. Shift C. Oh yeah. But not by much. We wouldn't get rectified for that. Alright, checklist. It's no checklist, no references. Oh, that's dull. Alright. Let's quickly do our UI usability in... Okay, let's quickly do our UI usability, and then we'll finish up our flight with our approach and landing into Sherman Air Force Base. Aircraft, select aircraft. Alright, here we have it, the North American XB-70. Let's check aircraft on... sorry. North American XB-70. Publisher. Did AlphaSim make this? Nope, AlphaSim made that. Okay, the publisher is unknown. Aircraft type. Let's check on the legacy. You can't go... oh, there it is. Alright, as we're here, let's check out variation. Okay, it only comes with that one texture. And details. Okay, so it does have details. Not much. Alright. We'll conclude this review with our approach and landing into Sherman Air Force Base. Okay, the airport is like very close, like 5 miles away, so let's turn off autopilot, speed hold, flight director, get rid of this, sorry, get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh, and we're not aligned at all. Let's get some flaps. Let's get all of the flaps. Let's get some rudder action. Mass deflection. And turn back. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Runway inside too. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Gear down. Oh no. Did you guys see that gear animation? Announce position. Side slip. We're high. That's okay.
Pull up.
It's not okay.
Pull up. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Alright.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Hey, could I make it to the center
Don't
there?
sink. Don't sink.
I hope so. 130. 126, 125, 124 knots. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Oh, I landed before. Speed brakes. Aerodynamic braking. My nose wheel is still up. Still up. Brakes. Nose wheel touch. We have just about stopped in time to turn off on this taxiway. Not bad, not bad. I give myself a 3 out of 10 for that landing. No, that landing did not show much, but this aircraft, it does fly very nicely. Let's stop right here. And shut down. Alright, so this aircraft does fly nicely. Looks kind of weird. From how the cockpit was positioned, I could have barely seen the poppy lights, but I wasn't lined up for the runway anyhow. Alright, let's go to our final score. The cockpit was accurate and usable. The gauges move and are animated. Accuracy gets 8 points because it could have used some more grunge, and gauges get 10 points. The simplistic autopilot panel was sufficient enough to navigate to Sherman Air Force Base with ease. 10 points for autopilot. The 2D cockpit was the grungiest panel I've ever seen, so that gets full 10 points. Control surfaces get 6 because in the full flap configuration of the real XB-70, the wingtips bow up into a dihedral configuration. In FSX, it just goes flat. Animation gets 10 points and textures gets 6. Textures could always use some more grunge, guys. Always use more grunge. During ATC interaction, this aircraft failed to identify its manufacturer and its type, so 0 points for this entire section. No checklists or references were listed, so 0 points for this section. For UI usability, 2 points for having a thumbnail, aircraft details, and the aircraft manufacturer. 0 points for not having a publisher, nor the aircraft type listed. Here is the combined score for the XB-70 by an unknown publisher. And that was the review of the XB-70. I know never to do an IFR flight for a review in the future, so you'll never see one of those again. Tell me what you guys think about the video in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.